guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I work at Ulta and we get gratis once in a while, like free product once in a while, just a little perk of working there, I guess you could say, working in beauty. So I have a bunch of stuff to try, basically. Some of it is like newer stuff that I got, and some of it is still from last time I got gratis, and it's still just been sitting in there for me to try, and I'm sick of staring at it. So we're just gonna try everything that I have today. Do a little first impressions, get through them, see how we like them, so I can stop staring at them on my dresser. Anyway, I already did my foundation and my bronzer because I don't have anything to try for those. So I just did the About Face foundation, which is, if I ever wear a foundation, that's always a foundation I wear. I've done a whole like video on it, and it's literally just like the perfect foundation for me, I feel like, and perfect like everyday looks like skin foundation. And then the NARS cream bronzer that I'm trying to use up. That is part of like my project pan this year. That thing has lasted me for so long. You can see the bottom of it, but it just like won't get completely empty. But let's get into some of these products. So the first one is the Anastasia Blurring Serum Blush. This is newer. It's definitely not like new right now, but it was a newer product of theirs, probably like a couple months ago or something. I got it in shade Guava. It's just basically what I was given, so I didn't really have a choice. But it is a shade that I feel like I would pick. It reminds me of like a needle. I don't know. It's a little weird, but I'm gonna just put it on the back of my hand, I guess. And sometimes liquid blushes can be very, very pigmented, so we're gonna be a little careful. I'm just gonna take like more of a dense brush. That's just like a little dollop. Like I didn't even use all of it that I put on my hand. I really like the color, but it's a little patchy, like hard to blend out. I'm trying to like show. It gets there and it's fine. It's just, it kind of sticks to where you first apply it. And it's just a little hard to like blend it from there. I put a lot of this on. I mean, I like a lot of blush in general usually, but definitely like builds up. I feel like I'm just out of focus this whole time. I'm gonna take my favorite Dibs brush, diffuse like the edges. It's not like this creamy blush that like spreads easily. It's like a little bit of a drier formula. It's supposed to be like a gel formula, but I don't know. I mean, the end result's pretty. I got like that shade. I just feel like I have so much concentration like right here, and that's where I like first dabbed it on. And then it kind of like, it gets patchy here where I tried to just like blend it out. But like, when you're just looking at it, it looks fine. I tried a couple more times probably before I like make like a full conclusion. Next I have two powders, like setting powders. These I got like months and months ago that I just still haven't used. And I feel like I mentioned in a video before that I was maybe gonna do like one video trying all of them throughout different days or something like that, but it's just too much, and then I just keep putting it off and then they just sit there. So we're just gonna try them both today. I'll probably just do like one on one half of my face and one on the other just to try them. Again, this is just the first impressions. I'll have to just keep using them and see how I like them, but let's just get them like open and tried and like ready to use. Otherwise they just, like I said, sit there and don't get used at all. So I'm more probably excited for the Hourglass one. I know this is some people's like favorite powder. I'm excited to try that. Such pretty packaging always from them. And this is again a newer release, but now that's kind of probably been months. This one's the Professional Power Powder Matte and Blur Loose Setting Powder, and the other one's just the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I don't really know much about the Hourglass one other than, like I said, I know a lot of people really like it. Like it's like blurring effect, making your makeup last really long kind of thing. The Professional, I probably knew more about this months ago when it was just after they came out with it. Because we sometimes have like the benefit rep come to our store and like let us know about new products. And I remember learning that this is more of like a oil absorbing powder, good for just like dusting over the face kind of thing. I feel like this would be like a really good touch-up powder. So I tend to get oily throughout the day, and by the end of the day I look pretty shiny. And I think this would be a good one to just like pop out and like dust over the face, just to absorb some of that oils and kind of like mattify your skin again. I waited way too long and I'm too forgetful to remember everything else she said, but let's do the Hourglass one on this side and the Benefit one on this side. I do have a nice new little puff to try because my other ones are just getting old, like literally falling apart. I just dumped this like all over myself. I wanted a brand new one. I thought this one was so cute. It's from Morphe, just came out with like all new brushes. They're really pretty, they look really nice. Instead of like the black handles, they came out with all new brushes that are all like, they'll have white handles. They look really nice and pretty and really like good quality. I mean, Morphe I feel like always had pretty decent brushes in general, but just came out with this new line, and so they're white and then like this green color too is kind of like an accent. So here's the Hourglass. Let's set, make sure that I don't have tons of creases. Set under the eyes with this. I like using a puff under my eyes. I just feel like it's like, that's just literally where I crease so much under my eyes, and so I like to really like pack the powder there to help that not get so creasy. But so that's just setting with the powder and the puff. Wow, that really blurred, brightened. Look at the difference between the two. No powder and powder. Like dang, because you know how, you know, light catches, so when it's shiny like this, you're kind of catching that dark circle there and just making it kind of pop a little bit more. When you're mattifying it, you're kind of smoothing it out and making it so that's not like catching the light per se. Do a little setting brush, just set with a brush and kind of like dipping into the powder, tapping off excess kind of thing. All right, this is all set here pretty much. I kind of skip just like here. I honestly don't even know why I do that. I think usually because I have like a dewy blush on, I never want to like mattify that. I don't know. The whole rest of the side is all set with that powder, nice and matte. Definitely helped to blur. No powder, no powder. I know I do kind of have like a shadow on this side too because the window is here, but it's like coming in this way, so I know this side of my face is just a little bit darker in the camera in general, but I think you can kind of get the gist. Okay, let's do the Benefit one on the other side. Trying to get most of the powder like off this thing. It's definitely a little deeper in color than the other one. Be interested to see if that shows up at all on me. So that's under the eye, so you know, like I said, it mattified that now, so it definitely helps to blur that under eye area, that dark circle. It's pretty good. I don't feel like they look drastically different like in person. Like I said, I kind of have a little bit of a shadow on this side, but in person they look pretty identical. I don't feel like you can tell like that it is a little bit deeper of like a product. This one's almost like white and this one more of like a tan, but I don't feel like you can tell. Like they both show up pretty translucent. Obviously I have no idea on like a deeper skin tone if that would be a problem, but on my fair skin doesn't seem to be mattering much. And take the powder for the rest of my face with a brush. Okay, that's that side set with the Benefit one. Honestly, look identical on the face. Like I feel like I didn't hear like the best about this, so I honestly like did not have that high hopes for this, for the Benefit powder, but it really does look beautiful on the skin. Like both sides look very similar, so we'll see how it wears. We'll keep trying them. I really don't see a huge difference between the two, so we'll see. Next I have the Rem Beauty At the Borderline eyeliner marker, and I have this in the shade Teddy, which is a brown, and I honestly kind of always wanted like a brown liquid liner, so I'm excited for this. I think it'd be fun to do like a little brown wing with it. So let's do that. I'm gonna first put a little bit of bronzer on my lid, because that's just literally what I do every single day. Another product I need to get rid of this year. Another bronzer. I don't know how people finish their bronzers and their blushes and stuff. Like, I literally don't know how people get through their stuff so fast. I realized that I use like a very little amount of makeup. Like each makeup product I do use very small amounts, I feel like, in general, but it takes me just so flippin' long to get through a product. So that is the size of the marker. A nice like little, very detailed size. Let's just do, I have not done a liquid liner in so long. Not the big colors that equal. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to do too much. Don't want to make it too thick. Don't want to bring it in too far. So we'll see first what it looks like with mascara on, and then go from there. Next thing, this one is a brand new product. This is the Benefit, I guess I don't know if it's Bounce Bad Gal. I'm guessing it's Bad Gal Bounce. Would make more sense. But it's their newest mascara. Fuller, fluffier, volumizing mascara, it says. 24-hour volume, smudge proof, clump proof, and flake proof. Big bouncy volume. Get bigger, bouncier, buildable volume for fuller looking fluffy lashes. 2-in-1 applicator. Okay, so kind of like the Elia one, where you have kind of two sides of the brush. Flexible fiber bristles, evenly coat lashes, and then firm fine tooth comb separates and defines. So yeah, very similar to like the Ilia one. There's probably others like that too, but that's the one offhand that I know has that kind of two-sided thing. I think at work when people took this out of the packaging, I think I was like, oh, cute. That was a lie. I don't like this packaging. I feel like every time I see like a new product, I'm kind of like, oh, like I keep an open mind, and I'm kind of like, oh, like cool, like, oh, like, no, I hate this packaging. I think this is so ugly. I'm sorry, Benefit, but, and then I don't know if you can tell, like, minor detail, but because of the, whatever this is made out of, like the plastic or whatever, like, the print doesn't print very nicely on there, so the B in Benefit is like smeared. And when you're paying, I don't know how much this is, probably lowest this mascara probably is like 27, highest is 32. I don't think these are quite 32 though. That's just a lot. I think that's just a lot of money to pay for this. Maybe it's amazing, maybe, I don't know. I'm just not trying to be negative, I'm just saying. Give the lashes a little curl first. I also am just not a huge fan of Benefit mascaras in general. I did actually really like the mascara. I don't remember what it's called right now. I literally cannot think of it. It's in the complete pink packaging, and the brush is like curved. I did really like that one. Like, would actually repurchase that one. All other mascaras I feel like from them have like flaked or transferred on me. Like I said, I get oily throughout the day, and I felt like they always transferred on top for me. So we shall see. It's 2 coats on this one. I'm gonna flip it around before that's completely dry to the other side where it has like the separating ones. And try to kind of separate them. Same thing, little second coat, and then flip. and separate. The separating bristles are way shorter than I imagined them to be, just because the Ileo one, like I literally have that one here, and they're pretty long. Like you can tell they're supposed to be for separating. This kind of just looks like a different mascara one that I've seen, not like fully just for separating. That is basically like 2 coats, I would say, of the mascara. Definitely made them look thicker, longer. I would say it's more of like a drier formula. Like I do already have flakes there, so hopefully once it dries down it doesn't flake any longer, but it did already flake just right off the bat. Not like blown away or anything. I also don't really feel like Benefit needed a new mascara. They have a lot of mascaras that are very popular, and sometimes I just wonder, like I would love to know the like why? Why did you feel the need to come up with another mascara after you already have so many different variations, like so many? We'll see, we'll keep wearing it and I'll let you guys know. Okay, last but not least, we have 2 lip products. We have the NARS Power Matte High Intensity Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Dolce Vita, and the Nude Sticks Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm. This is in the shade Pulse. They kind of look like they would go together, honestly. So let's maybe use the Dolce Vita as kind of like a little bit of a lip liner, because like I said, I don't want to keep looking at these on my shelf, so we're going to try both of them today. Maybe like kind of line, this one's a little bit deeper too. Line with the lip pencil, plus it's matte, so it'll be kind of like my lip liner, and then we'll use the balm like all over. Let's do the NYX. The NYX. Why did I just say NYX? Let's do the NARS and line. This is so smooth. Like literally just like glides. They did just come out with lip oils and they're beautiful, because NARS, you know, is that like their packaging is usually really pretty and more of that like luxe feel, and lip oils are huge. Right now there's so many lip oils on the market and so many like affordable ones. So the NARS ones are like, the packaging is just like the formula probably not that much different than the other ones, but the packaging is luxe. Like I'm like, this is pretty. Try the balm on the rest of the lips. Wow, those actually go like perfectly together. Very similar colors. This one's just like a little bit lighter. It's like thicker though, like more of that balm. Ooh. Added a little bit of shine. Ooh. And something like this pencil form is really nice too. I just feel like it's so easy like on the go, and it's so much easier to like kind of pinpoint where you want it and not get it all over. Sometimes a bullet lipstick I just feel like is so thick. Maybe it's just too that I have like smaller lips, so I just feel like I always get it like way up, but those pencils are really nice. That's really pretty. Those are both really pretty. Super like smooth. I'm loving that it's not, like I said, the balm is a little bit thicker of a formula. It feels like more hydrating, more balmy, but it's not getting it all over my teeth, which is really nice. But those colors are really pretty. Definitely colors I would choose myself. Definitely wearable for me. Finally untuck my hair. That is everything. That is, I don't know, not quite a full face of new products of Gratis, but tried a couple different things. I do feel like the blush goes with the lips as well. Like it is a pretty cohesive look. I feel like just in general my skin looks very blurred on both sides. That's like one thing I'm really noticing, is my skin looks really smooth, mattified but not dry. Like those powders both did really well. So, but everything we'll just keep trying, keep using. Definitely can't like make, you know, full conclusions off of just first impressions, but yes, that is everything for me. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed trying some new things out today with me. Subscribe to my channel to see a new video every week, and I will see you next week for another new video. Bye. I knew I forgot something.